If you still can do a handstand push-up, it's because you're doing one of these 5 mistakes, and if you stay until the end of this video, we are going to fix all of them and you're definitely going to unlock it, so let's go straight into it. The first mistake is not having a good handstand foundation, so not having a good clean handstand and having the right balance to actually hold, the handstand, because obviously if you can't hold the handstand with a good form for at least 20 seconds, maybe even 25, like in a form like that, actually being comfortable in the position, you're never going to learn the handstand push-up because you're simply not going to have the balance. It's like trying to learn a muscle up without being able to do pull-ups, like it's just impossible. And if you still can't hold a good clean handstand, the last video that I just posted on YouTube is just about the handstand and how to hold it properly. So I'm just going to leave the link for that video in the description and you can check it out. The second mistake is not having a good strength foundation, because obviously the handstand push-up is not just about balance, it's also about pushing strength. So even if your handstand is good, even if you can hold, a perfect clean handstand, but you're weak, you're not going to be able to do a handstand push-up. So you need both balance and strength. So a good strength foundation for the handstand push-up is going to be like 10 clean elevated pike push-ups. If you can do 10 clean elevated pike push-ups, it means that you have the strength for the handstand push-up and you just need to practice the form. So you need to be able to do 10 push-ups like this with a clean form, elevated pike push-ups. The third mistake in the handstand push-up is going to be an arched back, like too much of a bed form, and this is going to stop you from actually doing the handstand push-up. So how it's going to look like, let me show you. You go into the handstand and it's going to be like you go for the push-up with an arched back, and when you push forward upwards, like you're just falling forward. You can see that. I'm going to show you once again. So you go, this is a clean handstand, but you do it like that with a relaxed core, arched back. You go, and when you push, you just go forward. So this mistake, most likely you're doing it for 2 reasons. First of all, you simply don't have the strength to go in a straight line down. The second option is just that you can't feel the technique, you can't feel the movement. So if it's the second option, you just need to activate your core better, because if your core is like that, you're not flexing your core, you can't engage your core properly. So don't be in a banana handstand, flex your core inside and go down in a straight line. Don't be like that. So this is going to help you avoid that. And in the first option, if you don't have the strength, well, just work on your strength, like work on pike push-ups, and later I'm going to show you some other stuff that you can do. The fourth mistake is kind of the opposite. This is when you're falling backwards instead of forward, and this is going to happen when you're leaning your legs too much forward, because the perfect handstand push-up is basically when you go down, you lean a little bit forward with your head and with your legs backwards. So it's going to look like that. This is like the perfect handstand push-up. As you can see, I'm leaning a little bit forward with my head and backwards with my legs, but this is way harder than just a simple handstand push-up when you go straight down in a line. So in the beginning, you're going to work with a bad form a little bit. You're not going to be able to do clean ones straight away, which is perfectly fine. So if you're going to put your legs too much backwards and you still don't have the strength, this is what is going to happen. So you go, your legs going backwards and you just fall because you don't have the strength, because it's hard. So in order for you not to fall backwards, try to be more like in a straight line. Don't lean your legs backwards because it's too hard. So you can even arch your back, but just a little bit. Don't do it too much, as in the previous mistake. So it's going to be something like this. So you're still in a pretty clean form and you're going down and up in a straight line, and it's going to be way easier. And the fifth and last mistake is elbow positioning. I switch the camera angle a little bit so that you can actually see better what I'm talking about. So when you're doing the handstand push-ups, you want your elbows to be on 45 degrees, like that, close to your body. So this is the movement. You don't want them to be like that, because a lot of people, they're going for the handstand push-ups and their elbows, instead of being like that, they're like that, and it's going to look like this. So they're doing it like that, as you can see, and this is not the right way. The right way is to go on 45 degrees close to your body. So this is the right movement. And first of all, it's going to be easier for the balance, because it's harder to keep the balance when you're like that. And also it's going to be easier for the strength part. It's much easier to push from this position instead of this position. So this is the final mistake that you can fix. And if you're still struggling with the handstand push-ups, or for example you're trying to learn other skills like the planche or the muscle ups or one arm handstands, or any other advanced skills, and you simply don't know why you're not making progress, why your technique is bad, how to fix your technique, or maybe your problem is that you don't know how to structure your workouts properly so that you can actually achieve these skills, and you need some help, you can apply for my one-on-one coaching. The link is going to be in the description, and I'm going to reach out to you in the next 24 hours. So we're going to discuss your goals, what is the thing that is stopping you right now from making progress, and we're going to see how I can actually help you professionally break through that plateau and achieve the goals that you have set for yourself. And finally, I will give you a little bonus for strengthening your handstand push-ups. So basically, the only 3 exercises, except the pike push-ups, of course, that we already discussed, that you will ever need to actually understand the technique and increase your strength for the push-ups. So the first one is going to be handstand push-ups back to wall. This one is just for spamming a lot of reps and gaining strength. It's not really the same movement as the real handstand push-ups, but it's going to help you build a lot of strength, and it's going to look like that. A little arch in the back, it's fine, it's even inevitable, and you just spam a lot of reps. The next one is handstand push-ups chest to wall. This is going to be harder, but this is going to imitate the movement way better. And the third exercise is just doing handstand push-ups negatives, and here the point is to do it as slowly as you can. If you can hold it at the end to 90 degrees, this is going to be the best case scenario, but if you can't, it's also fine. Just make sure to do it as slowly as you can. And basically that was it for the video, and I promise you that if you fix all of these 5 mistakes and you implement the tips that I just gave you in this video, you're going to unlock the handstand push-up super fast, because after all, it's not so hard. Like, this is not a hard skill like the planche or something else, and if you have the strength foundation, you're going to do it fast. So I hope that this video was helpful, you learned something new, and of course, as always, expect redemption, and see you in the next one.